we're not together. We're not together.
No, you're not together.
No, we're in a non-relationship.
Is there a difference between a non-relationship and a situationship?
I don't know. What's a situationship? Listen, all these new age terms and whatever. He's gaslighting and narcissism and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, guys, miss me with all that. Find me the definition of a situationship, and then we'll. Okay. Is that like an entanglement? I still don't know the definition.
I'm gonna find right now the definition of situationship. Okay. A romantic.
Is this in the dictionary? What dictionary is this?
This is Oxford.
This is Google Dictionary. Way. Stop this.
I think it was actually the word of the year a few years ago. But
was it?
Yes, a situationship is a romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe we're in a friend relationship.
Are you dating now? And how has your perspective on relationships changed?
Yeah. So do you want to go first or I'll go first. So am I dating now? Yes. And I say that with a question mark, kind of, some inflection. I feel like I'm in a yes. 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 Okay. Yes. So I am dating and enjoying it.
Okay.
I would classify my dating experience right now as I'm in a non-relationship. So when I think of dating back then, like we were like, oh, we met each other, we're going to court and we're moving towards marriage. Mm-hmm. We know what direction we're moving in. And that's all of our actions, our behaviors. That's our end game or our goal.
Right.
So now I'm dating differently. So there is no end game goal, definitive sort of place I need to get to or be. Mm-hmm. And that's why I say I'm in a non-relationship. It's where we've expressed genuine just love, desire, care for one another.
Yeah.
And we enjoy spending time together and all that good stuff. But I'm also very keenly aware that it may not, end in marriage. And so right now I'm just enjoying the fact that he's a part of my life. And I use, I said this to myself the other day in my journal, and I was like, sometimes people speak to your soul, but not to your future. Right. So he's feeding something, right? He's feeding something in me that is not like broken. It's enjoyable. It's beautiful. It's building me up. And I feel like I can show up similarly with him and for him. So I think in slowing down and just determining how I want to be in a relationship, what I want to give in a relationship, learning about myself, that dating has become fun. Like I like the girl I've become, and I bring her out, to meet other people. Like I can have high energy, high vibes, and it's fun, and it doesn't have to be anything like definitive. Mm-hmm. And I think that puts a lot of undue pressure on connections these days. Does it have to be forever? I mean, no. Mm-hmm. Can it be forever? Maybe.
Yeah.
Would it be nice if it was forever? Sure. But I think dating, and somebody said this a long time ago, I think it was my pastor. I think he said dating is like collecting data.
Hey.
It's like dating is like data collection or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I guess. But collecting data about what? Right? Is it about me? Is it about them? Is it about us? Like the dynamic, I think I'm just really enjoying being where I'm at.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean I'm not for marriage. I love marriage and I'm all 100% for covenant and I believe in it. I just think, I don't think that we always need to have that be the overarching or the end goal or end game.
Do you have a picture of him?
Hey.
Yeah, I do. I have lots of pictures of him. Hey, him.
Hey, him.
He watched the episode, by the way. He was super thrilled. He was like, oh my God, am I him? Anyway, go on.
It's going to be funny if you guys are not together by the time this airs.
But we're not together. We're not together.
No, you're not together.
No, we're in a non-relationship.
Is there a difference between a non-relationship and a situationship?
I don't know. What's a situationship?
Maybe for another episode.
Listen, all these new age
Yeah.
terms and
Yeah,
whatever. Oh, he's gaslighting and narcissism and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, guys, miss me with all that. But
Narcissism-
find me the definition of a situationship, and then we'll.
Okay.
Is that like an entanglement? I still don't know the definition.
I'm gonna find right now the definition
No.
of situationship, and then you can tell us if you want.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
It just might be. I feel like a non-relationship probably has more positive connotations.
Situationship, a romantic.
Is this in the dictionary? What
This
dictionary
is
is this?
this is Oxford.
This is Google
No
dictionary.
way.
Stop this.
Definitions from Oxford languages. I
Okay.
think it was actually the word of the year a few years ago. But
Was it?
yes, a situationship is a romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So maybe we're in a friend relationship.
Friend.
But is it romantic?
Yes.
Okay.
So situationship.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay.
Friendish. I don't know.
Friendish situationship. You guys are fostering a friendship.
We're fostering a friendship.
When I was trying to date
We're
Genevieve,
like super friends.
That was
We're
a
like
big
super
kissy
friends.
Super friends.
We're super friends because there's definitely like romantic feelings there. But we are still very much like respectful of our boundaries and our values, and forthcoming with our intentions and our desires. So I think that eliminates unmet expectations. So we're very upfront. He's like, I don't want to do this, or I want to do this, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, or I want to do this. So there's no crossover in terms of our understanding. It's like, hey, do you want to continue based on what we both want or don't want? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
Am I dating? Yes, sometimes. Sometimes if I meet somebody who strikes my interest, I might spend some time getting to know them. I've dated people who, I didn't necessarily see a future with. Like sometimes I date with my head. Sometimes I've dated with my heart. Sometimes, other parts of me have done more of the driving. But what I am kind of diligent in is the honesty piece. I try to keep that at the forefront, and I am on a focused and perpetual healing journey. So that does affect that's reflected in my dating life as well. Like who I date, when I date, if I date, how often. It's not perfect because I feel like every time I've dated, I looked back and be like, man, I did some things wrong there. But I also see the progression in terms of honesty, and I've gone through long periods of not dating. So
Okay. We're talking about all of this, and you mentioned about, it's still not talked about. What do I then tell my children, when they want to look for their significant other in the future? Like, what are the boundaries, or I don't want to say red flags. I want to say green flags, they should look out for, to be honest. I really would like to know. As much as I'm a mother and, I speak to them, but, sometimes you need to hear some outside voices.
yeah.
do we need to speak nice and loud so they can hear us in the next room?
Yeah, you're good.
Are they sitting right there? Yeah. So I might not be the best one to answer this question because my perspective on relationships and relationship building has changed. I think fundamentally, if I go back to my roots, what I grew up with, what I was taught, what I was told, church, faith, the Bible, biblical principles, I'd say, courting and marriage are the way to go. What it looks like in our day, like, I mean, I could say what it doesn't look like. What it looks like, I mean, Pop the Balloon is not what it looks like. Okay, just for reference. Although it's a great show. Arlette, if you in the house, come be a host. We love you. Anyway, but I don't even know how to answer that question, to be very honest. What should they look out for?
You're asking about green flags, red flags, that kind of thing?
I don't know. Honesty? But then you might think you're getting honesty and you're not getting honesty. I don't know. Find a private investigator to scope out the person for a year and I don't know. It's messy out here.
It is.
Okay, we got Tinder swindlers. We've got there are people who are professional con artists and they are just trying to figure out how they can capture your heart so they can get into your wallet. I don't know.
So we do background checks, eh? Down to where they work.
Oh wow.
So
I was just joking, but here we are. Here we go.
Yeah, one might say, oh, they're not really, don't know if they have a child out there or whatever. We'll
Ooh.
do investigating. We can go as far as doing blood tests if it got that serious in terms
What?
of yeah, absolutely.
This is for real.
Yeah.
I like this.
You know why? Because catfishing is huge.
Catfishing. That's what I wanted to.
It's
That's
really
the term.
huge.
Yes.
On simple stuff like Instagram, TikTok, there's loads of them.
Yeah.
And the way AI is carrying on crazy right now,
Right.
and taking people's faces, and
Yep.
it's madness, So
We
we
should
have
be
to
asking
do.
her this question.
I know. It's
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Well, the same question. What are the green and red flags?
Oh,
Yeah.
But this is your business. This is what
This
you
is
do
your
for a
area
living,
of
right?
expertise, really.
Yeah.
So wait, okay. Tell me about this background. Okay, I'm intrigued. This background check.
Mhm.
What would be a no-go zone? Like something comes up and you're like, "Whoa, X, we're not matching this person." Like what would come up that would make you not match?
We do a stream of questionnaires, and they're not lining up at all. In terms, like even down to age. Even down to
People
age.
lie about their
like-
age all the time.
Yeah, no, but they do.
I'm only 34.
They do, and then what we kind of match up with, okay, where they work, their surroundings, like family, like friends, especially with a lot of guys we speak to, saying that, yeah, we were in this league for like 3-4 years, and it's my coach, whatever. I'm like, I need to know who your coach is and exactly how long, he's been, and the coach would like, no,
I don't even know
he
this
came. He
person.
came to one game,
One practice.
and that was it, And this person's got
Wow.
streams saying that they've been to this event and they've played in this
come
country,
on.
and that's it's too many. It's too many. But one of the biggest things,
So ugly.
yeah, very much so. Because we talk about like family values, right? So like,
Yeah.
how are you with your mother? You have siblings and stuff like that. Yeah, great with my mother, and but they don't know how deep we're gonna go, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah, so
I'm
they
like,
can
hey,
say
I'm trying to
anything.
match you
Yeah.
and stuff, and they say all manners of things. So it's quite deep. Wow. It takes a long time, but it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
And some people do come clean because they've had a history of being hurt, and
Yeah.
they've gone here. Then like we don't know who to trust. I'm like, yeah, but if you're really trying to say this is it,
Yeah.
I'm ready. Got to tell me everything.
Yeah.
Anything we can't do by law, do a lie detector test.
Oh, but that would be great.
Yeah, that would be
I like that.
amazing, yeah.
Well, they're not admissible. And why can't you do a lie detector test?
I think you only can do that. I think once an engagement is established.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So,
You're for real. This
I'm
is like
for
deep
real,
stuff.
because it's too much. Because I
Yeah.
don't want people to end up
Yeah.
in a relationship and then in a divorce. And everyone's given up. Everyone's at this stage in their lives. Like,
Honestly,
too
it's
much. It's like-
rough.
it's really
It is rough out here.
it's really rough.
and it
Yeah.
can be exhausting.
Yeah, it
To
can be.
constantly be trying, and especially if you're putting your best foot forward,
Yeah.
and you just look around and folks out here are acting a fool,
Yeah.
then
And
it's discouraging.
and it hinders the real. It really hinders those who are really authentic.
Really trying.
and-
Yeah.
yeah. It really
It's
is,
so true. I'm allergic to foolishness.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You show up, you
Yeah.
act crazy, I'm out. You be playing with I might talk to you once, maybe twice, but third time you playing
Mhm.
with yourself, because
That's it.
I won't be a part of that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, what's the point?
What is the point?
Like, I feel like that takes a lot more effort than
No.
just being honest and transparent. Like, hey, I like you. I think you're cool. You have good vibes.
And that's it.
What should we do? Can we go out for dinner? Can we, like, I feel like that's so much easier.
That's
Yeah.
and what it is that guys haven't been raised like that. Guys have been raised with competing. One, feeling like they can never be honest because there's no space for them to be honest without being judged by other men, by women, by whoever.
Yeah.
And two, guys have been taught salesmanship. Guys have been taught that if you don't give up, if you find a creative way, you can get what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So at one point they're trying to hide their vulnerabilities, and number two, they're trying to find a creative way to get what they want.
Yeah.
So that socialization, I think that's normal in Western society for men, means that more often than not, women are going to find out things about that man
Yeah.
as time goes by that they didn't know and maybe didn't want. So
Yeah.
Okay.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, based on our societal norms and teachings or socialization process, women can't rely on what a man says
yes,
to them,
That's
and men are just going to
crazy.
show up as frauds.
Yeah.
that's
This is the climate we're living
and that's actually what I
in.
kind
This
of believe.
is what we have to.
deal with.
Yeah,
eh?
but like you have to.
This is
There's some-
hopeless. This is hopeless.
you-
That's a very hopeless way of seeing
That
things.
is.
I feel
I'm
like
going
we
off
need
the
to,
grid.
I know, right? I'm like,
That's
we need another note here. Where's the hope? Where can we interject? Where do we put a pin in this? Because
I'm going to make it even more hopeless.
oh great. That's awesome.
Amish.
Let's say men are attracted to women primarily for their appearance, amidst a bunch of other things, and women are attracted to men that they respect, right? Be it their ambition, their whatever, right? It's more than likely, from my perspective, that both of those things will decrease. That woman's going to get less attractive subjectively, not objectively, because women and humans are beautiful, but that the body and the face and the skin and the things that he was drawn to are going to change. They're not going to be the same.
Yeah.
And on the other side of that, the woman, the things that the man was showing at first, right, the respectability, the confidence, the capability, the competence, are going to decrease with time to some degree, because more of his vulnerability, more of his weaknesses, more of the trash that has hidden underneath the couch, metaphorically speaking, are going to show up. So if you're going to get married, you have to accept that. You're going to accept that your woman's not going to look the same. Even if she does her best, she's still going to change in some ways that are natural. And your man is not going to be the same as who you thought you were marrying. I'm not saying that people shouldn't work on their own stuff, but what I am saying is that you need to come into it understanding that this person is going to get uglier, be it physically or metaphorically.
Right.
And you need to learn to find joy and enjoyment and attraction despite that natural aging process, despite the law of entropy where everything is decaying all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. I hear that, and I agree with that. We're talking about natural progression. We're talking about natural aging. We're talking about natural development, getting to know people, getting to know more about what they're about, or just things in general about. That's very normal. And I don't think that's hopeless. I think that's just regular. What we were talking about before was, hey, I'm gonna just be out here lying to folks, and y'all have to deal with it. That's a very different situation. Like, I'm fully and intentionally covering up dirt, detrimental things that make me unqualified, or that would disqualify me from being in a healthy marriage or commitment type relationship with another woman. And I'm married over here with 6 kids, but I'm telling you I'm single and we could date. Like, we're talking about deception and untruth, and you women just have to deal with that. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So the difference is, hey, normal life, we're living, we're aging, we're growing. Hey, I'm intentionally deceiving you or holding things back so that I can take advantage of whatever it is you have to offer or benefit from your life or whatever. Like, that's a very different and insidious, I might add, way of thinking.
Insidious.
I'm not saying
It very much is.
I don't think it's as insidious as it may sound. I think that from a very young age, this man was socialized. Many men are socialized to be lying. Like, they're hiding in the bathroom because they want some time to themselves, because they don't feel the agency to say, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the world. I need some time to myself. So these men are taking longer in the bathroom.
Well, then we can
from
say that
10,
about
12.
everybody. We can say that about all humans.
Yes, and I wouldn't take that away from humans feeling pressure to present a certain way. But for men, it's different. Because men are the pursuers, the chasers, the acquirers.
So we're talking about what men wear, like in Canada or something? Like, I don't think that's the case with...
Let's say North American men and men in many parts around the world. There's a pressure to present a certain way because you can't get anywhere if you don't present a certain way as a man.
So does that mean you have to lie, or do you need to live up to presenting that certain way?
In theory, you should live up to presenting that certain way, but you've developed a habit from youth of lying, of deceiving, of hiding how weak you are, hiding how needy you are, hiding these other things. So as much as it's not right, I agree, we need to socialize our men from youth to be more transparent, to be able to embrace their vulnerability. And those things are happening, right? We have teaching around these things, whereas 20, 30 years, it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
But by the time that man is of marriage age, 21, 27, like I was, 32, maybe they've been counteracting the 15 years before where they were socialized to be dishonest. Maybe they haven't. But even if they have, it's still going to be some degree of battle, most likely. And this is really, like, anecdotally.
I don't know, I guess.
This is what, like, statistically, women are generally the drivers, those who spearhead divorce. And the reason is they find out something about the man that they didn't like. And the reason they found out something about the man they didn't like is because of what I'm talking about. Is because that man has a lot more baggage and junk that he hasn't dealt with in some form, be it anger, be it infidelity, be it laziness, whatever, right? So women are finding that out. And what I'm saying is that we need to wake up and see that part of this is because of how we socialize our boys. And so if we're actually going to marry men, because we don't have to, we can stay single, we can, marry women, whatever. Like people take other paths as well. But if we're going to marry a man, he likely, just like almost as certain as the woman is going to age biologically because of nature, because of nurture, this man is going to have a lot of stuff in his closet that he probably doesn't know about, much less her knowing about, right? Some of it he knows about and still hasn't learned to be honest about. Some of it he doesn't know about and he will find out progressively throughout the marriage. And that's, we need to be actually realistic about that, because we're seeing marriages break down, and we're seeing marriages break down because women are seeing this stuff and deciding I'm not down for it. And I don't think they should necessarily be down for it, but I think they should be aware that it's almost as inevitable as her face getting more wrinkly.
That is very interesting. That has definitely not been my experience as I've traveled the world in terms of like other cultures. And I don't even know if I agree with that in terms of what we do here. I think that makes excuses for men to just treat themselves and treat their families and treat women in a particular way. I think we've given them a lot of room and a lot of space to do that. But I don't think our socialization allows for that or gives permission for that. I think perhaps socializing a man to not deal with their emotions might contribute to them not being able to handle being honest, or a sense of shame should they be honest about whatever they're dealing with, or perhaps to even avoid spaces where they can be transparent and vulnerable, because maybe that's just not something they've learned to deal with. But I don't think that promotes or gives permission or even even suggests that like that's our value system in the West.
I think it's on the man to do the emotional work to overcome whatever socialization that he has, to be clear. So I'm not saying that it's all on the woman to accept a man as he is without any responsibility lying on him. The primary responsibility is on him.
Well, of course, yeah.
But it's going to be a different lens. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it's an individual choice to do that work and then to come out better. But
it's going to be a different lens if as a woman you get married and understand this man was most likely steeped in a culture.
American men, okay? Just go to India, Africa, all over the place. They'll be honest with you. They will be honest with you. They'll be like, listen, you are number Thursday, or you're the Thursday girl. You're number 3.
It's true.
Or I mean, my grandfather had 8 wives, so, but he took care of all his kids. So they will at least be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know about this lying business.
I don't.
Lie business.
I disagree.
Yeah, because you're a liar.
I disagree. That's not the only reason.
Lies. No, I'm just joking. I'm messing around. Okay. We do have to wrap up for today. Do you want to do the closeout, or we have one more question?
Just a quickly, like a closing thought.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So just wanted to say, writing this down. So listen, dating after divorce isn't about picking up the pieces of your old life. It's about building something new, something stronger. You've grown, you've survived. Now you get to choose again. Be kind to yourself, be honest with others, and don't be afraid to love again, but do it wisely.
Yeah.
Well put together. Yeah.
Definitely. I received that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, most welcome.
Yes. We have one more activity to do, don't we?
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh man. Oh gosh. I don't know if I want to do
my thing went.
Pen? So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like, yo man,
We can do this tomorrow.
absolutely. And 1 being, find me the front door. I've got to go, got to leave. What do you mean?
The
Like,
front door and the back door.
right.
Every door.
Yeah.
And window.
And the windows.
And trap door.
Exactly. Even if they got bars on it.
Chimney.
You're going through.
Everything.
Everything. Are you guys getting back together? No.
All right, I'm done where you are. I'm done. Either whether you are or not actually. But
I needed a bottle of Ban Rock or
Okay.
something. No.
Are we revealing? I can't right now because I can see your answer. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
what's your answer? I can't see your answer. -2.
You had a 4.4?
In fire. Is that the fire?
What?
What is around this -2? What's surrounding this? What is it encased in?
It was like an explosion. It was like,
Yeah.
Wow.
4.4? What? This is supposed to be based on today. Like the answers we gave today.
It reminded me of pictures. This reminds me of like Sisyphus in hell or something like
I
that.
can't believe this right now. This is, oh man.
-2. 4.4 out of
Why
10.
why -2?
Because you're like, everybody's socialized to lie. Everybody's going to be out here lying. I was like, bruh.
Come talk to me in 10 years and tell me if I'm right or not.
Nah.
That's why
That's
that's
why
why these women are getting divorced.
That is not why women are getting divorced. Women are getting divorced because men are acting crazy.
And men are acting crazy because of the way they're socialized. I'm not saying men shouldn't
whatever.
change.
We're gonna just
but
that's
I'm
a
saying,
sociological perspective as opposed to an individualistic perspective.
Of course.
And taking accountability for your behavior and your
No,
choices.
it doesn't have to be one or the other.
It
I'm
can
not,
be both.
I'm
It
not
can be
absolving men of
both.
responsibility. I'm simply outlining the fact that this is
But you're putting more weight on the sociological perspective, which I
Rather
wouldn't. I would say put more weight on the individual.
what I'm saying is that the behaviors of the individual were formed before that they were.
I am not saying that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is personal autonomy overrides social context and social constructs and all of that stuff at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't, then therapy would be obsolete. It means you have no control over anything.
How long does therapy take to work?
8 sessions or less. Well, 8 sessions or more.
For depending 8 sessions or more.
Yeah, if you come in with a goal, with a particular idea, yeah.
So when you say
Studies show 8 sessions to reach your goal if you have one presenting issue.
Okay.
And then if you have more stuff, deep trauma, ongoing trauma, blah, 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 then it's going to take more time because you need to unravel, you need to unlearn, you need to desocialize or whatever, and then you need to build something else that takes the place of however you've been in the world. But what we're talking about here is giving more of the responsibility to the things and to the external things around you. No, I'm so sorry. We can't just blame the oppressive systems or slavery or whatever else for the ways that we are, or the ways that we've made choices that have damaged other people, that have damaged us, that have damaged our families, No, we can't. Oh, whoa, sorry. Is this still on? This is done, right?
No,
oh Lord,
no.
I thought we were done recording. I'm so sorry, guys.
I
see, now you got me on a whole soapbox. And they got it on camera.
Ooh.
What a shame. I am not saying that
Why?
men are void of responsibility for their own behavior. I'm talking more about the origin and the source and the steps that it might take to get that to change. So I agree with you that ultimately men and humans are responsible for their own behavior no matter what. However, some men and some humans don't even realize they need therapy until something happens that reveals that something is an issue. So in many marriages, in many relationships, in many situations, something happens and men realize, oh my gosh, I've been dealing with this all wrong the whole time, be it dishonesty, be it rage, be it
You're
infidelity.
giving a lot of credit to some folks.
What do you mean?
Because if the shoe were on the other foot, they'd be able to identify that ish real quick.
And that's how humans are made for a reason. All of us, you can identify more that's wrong with me than I can. And I can identify more that's wrong with you than you can, right? That's how we need each other in that way. That's why marriage exists. It's so that husband and wife can look at each other and help each other become the person they're meant to be by holding up a mirror to their own glory and brokenness.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
for sure. But I mean, if I talk to you sideways, I feel like I can identify that. Like, like I'm out here cussing you and calling you out your name and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm gonna go home and be like, yeah, I'm just so gracious and wonderful with my husband. And no, I'll be like, I'm kind of a trashy human being right now. Like, I can identify that. I can say, I'm not being nice. Like, I'm being mean. Like, I can, you know what I mean? Like, we can identify our own behaviors. Sit down, do a little bit of reflection. We can be honest with ourselves and face some hard truths. Although we may not want to be that way, we can. We're smart enough. We can identify those things. We may be in denial, so we can say men are socialized to be in denial. then for sure,
Yikes.
I'm gonna sign up, subscribe, 100%. But men are socialized, and then oh my goodness, they lie and oh come on, stop. Giving them excuses. Oh my gosh, I'm this way because society has made me this way. I don't know what to do about my life.
I really like the point I just made, so I'm gonna.
I think that was a good point.
Mic drop right now, and like Kendrick Lamar, take my W, and let you be the
Kendrick
Drake in
Lamar,
this situation.
what is happening? What is going on here?
Yeah, and
Why is Drake in our business? I don't understand. He's not like us. I
mm-mm.
don't even understand. I don't get it. What, isn't that the truth? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much for being a part of this episode. Sam, we are so grateful that you were here.
Oh,
thank
thank
you for
you.
sharing your story with
Thank
us. We
you.
appreciate you. And for those of you who would like to, please comment below. Tell us all about your dating escapades post-divorce, or perhaps being involved with somebody who's divorced. I don't know. Just share. We'd love to hear. Comment, share, subscribe. What are all the things? Like, comment, share, subscribe, and vibe with us.
Sam, if people want to, because what you do sounds
Sams today. Sam and
lit,
Sam.
and sounds needed and helpful, especially
Yes.
to avoid some of these men who are dishonest and socialized to be liars. Where can people find out more about what you
Men in
do?
the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, these men sound terrible. How can we get other men?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Tell us.
Tell us. Yes.
You can definitely catch us on IGs. We're called Yours to Keep.
What's it called?
Yours to Keep.
Yours.
Can you
to
spell that
keep.
for us?
Yours to Keep.
Yours to keep.
YOURSTOKEEP. Yours to Keep. Yeah, IG. And check out our website. It's www.yourstokeep.ca, and you can subscribe. You have one-on-one consultations.
And background checks.
And background
Don't be
checks.
lying out here, dudes.
Don't
be
be
lying.
doing it. We're going to find you.
That's how you actually
Yeah.
legit find, jokes aside, that's how you find people who have done the work. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
or
we've
have
had
never
some
had to
good
do it. Right?
results from that,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sign up with you. We're gonna, so we don't have to do
You
more.
already have a situationship. What do you mean? You're here.
That's the whole point. We're graduating.
What more
We're
could you want? I'm so
graduating.
confused. Why
Well,
would you?
clearly we need to graduate from situationships since they have all these negative connotations. You done looked it up on Oxford Dictionary and all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel bad because honestly, I've been writing on this man as if I'm somehow like if this is God's will and the best you can do.
Oh my God,
Like,
this is
sorry, not the best you can do. If this is.
Wow.
Run.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually have no ill will
I
towards
am
you.
enjoying my life and myself.
I want you to be happy and healthy.
And
so
when
if
this
it's
comes
with
out, I'm gonna message you and be like, "Oh man, we don't talk anymore." It's gonna be funny. I hope that doesn't happen.
No, sir, I want you to be. Genevieve is amazing. I hope you guys, whatever God's best is, that's what I hope for you.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. But yes.
Yes.
All right, we're good to go. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
All right.